keeping this covenant. Man's had enough of it. Trust. My people are suffering every day. The sin that we smothered in. It seems like we loving it. Do we? Cause we never stopping it.
Not just of skin color, because some people that are dark skinned, they don't get the same type of treatment. Like Indians, they don't get the same type of treatment. Some of them are darker than you, they don't get treated like that. So it's actually kind of deeper than that. So you see that the Lord, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 32. Hello, you okay? Deuteronomy chapter 32. Right, we're trying to show.
And them some of my friends are.
That
I think them are
Deuteronomy 32 verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations.
The Most High divided the nations. So that's the thing, not everybody is the same. We're taught that everybody is the same, but not everybody is. Right?
Do you ever try to figure out why is that?
Yes, that's what we're trying to do. We figured it out. We're trying to show you that there's a reason why we're different. God has made us different, that's the first thing. Like for example, we're different animals. Even like the cat kingdom. You've got lions, tigers, leopards, cheetahs, jaguars, ocelots. You have different types of animals. Right? They're all different. They have different types of things that they eat, different types of nature, right? Different sleeping patterns. That's really right.
Their inheritance. When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the boundaries of people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people.
So he made everybody, and then he chose certain people to be his, because he has favorites, right? Just like he would have favorites. You might go to the store, right? You might go to Sainsbury's and you see all of the things, and then you choose what you want. That's like the Most High he operates. He chose the people, and luckily enough, the people that he chose out of everybody, it wasn't the smartest, it wasn't the Indian, it wasn't the European, it wasn't the
God doesn't love the European people that came and raped us.
That's why we have to trace
He loves the people that rape another man.
For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
To them things different, what am I telling you now?
Now we're reading the scripture system.
Them are telling different things and God loves everybody.
Okay. Read this.
What are you talking about? What's that?
God has created the heavens and the earth. He's given an inheritance to his sons. We're his children. So we have a portion where we ought to actually be ruling this earth. Right? So these things that have happened to us, it's really happened to the rulers of the earth. Right? That's why we have more common sense than most people. Because naturally, we're meant to be governed, we're meant to be using that for something. When you look at the rulers of the earth, right, like we have Rishi Sunak, Joe Biden, Vladimir Putin, these types of people, they don't have knowledge. They just want to go to war and fight everybody. But they don't have...
They don't think.
Yeah, they don't think, they don't understand love and these types of things. But we understand compassion. Because the Lord is compassionate. So in order to rule and govern, you have to be compassionate and merciful. But the thing is, we've shown so much mercy unto our enemies. We've shown enough mercy to our own people. The Lord has called us to Israel. 3 verse 28 verse 68.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord said he'll bring us into Egypt again. So this is a curse that was put upon us for our disobedience. So when he said he'll go into Egypt, the Israelites were slaves.
Exodus chapter 1 verse 14. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
So when we was in Egypt, our lives were bitter. Have you heard of Moses and the Pharaoh? And they said, let my people go. Right? When the Israelites were slaves in Egypt. That's what happened. Our lives were bitter with hard bondage.
Made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar and in brick and in all manner of service in the field.
What does that sound like? That sounds just like what we did in Jamaica. It was in the field, all manner of service. When the sugar cane plantations, right, and the dyes and the colours, with the tobacco, all these types of things. This is what we was doing in the fields. Right? Constantly working for another group of people that were operating and profiting everything that we was doing in labor. And then after, we didn't reap any rewards for that. We didn't. Where's our sugar? Where's our sugar factories? The some money making it. We just drink the rum, we don't own it. Right?
Yeah, we have to buy it.
Exactly.
We make it and different people
After
take it over.
100 years of slaving out, making these things in the first place. Right? So the Lord said he'll bring us into Egypt again. So thousands of years ago, our people were slaves in Egypt around the time of Moses. Right? 3,000 years ago. The Lord said he'll bring us into Egypt again and we'll go into slavery again. Because it's the manner and nature. Just like we were slaves in Egypt thousands of years ago, in America, in the Caribbean, slaves. So he said he's going to bring us into Egypt again, give us those same type of treatment that we had in Egypt, right?
With ships.
I'm coming.
So going into slavery with ships. So we're the only people who have ever gone into slavery with ships. So the Lord said we're going to Egypt with ships. That's how we got into Jamaica. You got Port Royal and all of these types of places. Where the slave
You know,
ships,
so God, yeah, the sinner people though.
the slave
Them
ships
can't tell me nothing. God, yeah, the sinner people. Sandra, load the people.
That's how-
No, I mean somebody at time. Yeah, but you're talking loud.
That's how our forefathers went to Jamaica, from slave ships. But this is in the Bible. You're reading that the Israelites were going to slavery on ships, and it's in the Bible.
Have you got a card or anything?
Yeah, yeah.
Here you go. Here you
Yeah,
go, sis.
because this lady doesn't disturb me.
I
You know, sis, we appreciate
You
you.
got a folks.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my son away for the dinner.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Whose number is it?
You're gonna find an Instagram and a YouTube on the other side.
Okay, all right. All right then.
You're an Israelite, so remember.
All right, listen, okay?
Hey, what the? Hey, Tommy!
Tommy, what are you doing?
Don't do that!
Don't do that.
No! Stand up now!
Zachary, that's getting children against the stone real quick. Yeah, you should speak to the teachers.
Look, look! Look!
I'm from Trinidad. You know Hillary Beckles?
You're from where?
Dr. Hillary Beckles.
No!
He's involved in the reparations.
Do that!
Where's your
Do
dad
that!
I'm from Trinidad. My parents from Trinidad.
Okay. Are you like?
I'm mixed with, you know,
What's your mix? That's what I'm saying. Saying you're from Trinidad doesn't really mean
Native
anything.
American, Indian, black, white, Portuguese.
So what about on your dad's side?
My dad's side was Native American, Indian.
What about his dad?
His dad was Native American.
Your granddad on your dad's side is fully Native American. What's the question again, sir?
I just want to know what
Was it?
Yeah.
Go to Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. So do you believe in the Bible?
I appreciate holiness, but I'm not from any religion at this time. Value
Go to Isaiah chapter 62 verse 6 and Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17.
It's Isaiah chapter 58. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
So that's why you see brothers speaking loudly. Because we're lifting up our voice like a trumpet.
And show my people their transgression. And show my people their transgression.
That's why we want to show our people. Look, why has these types of things, not just this, what we see today, and the lifestyle that we're living, right? Why is this happening to us?
Right.
Why is it our people that are really just destroyed for lack of knowledge? We're trying to edify and give information to our people that can make their lifestyle better. And in the long run, there's rewards for them. There's rewards, or I say repercussions for living a bad lifestyle. The Most High sees everything. You know?
Right. Show my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sin.
And we're showing our people their sins. So sin is when we go against God's laws. We're trying to show people, you know, just like the police, they go around checking people, making sure they're keeping the law of this land. But we're not from this land. So where's our police? Where's the black man police? Right? You know, even in the countries like Trinidad, you know, the laws that they live by is really made by the Europeans that came and implemented the law structure. Yeah. So what about us? Where's our law? Where's the Native American laws? Where's the African American laws? Where's the Jamaican laws? Where's the Caribbean laws? So you find that these laws are actually from the Bible, because we are the people of the Bible, the Israelites. Not black, just Israelites. You're black in colour. You're brown.
And you were there like,
Come and talk. I know what to wear fringes though.
So what are you thinking of doing?
Just read Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 3 verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right, so the Lord commanded us to be watchmen. So we're meant to look over our people. So you said Native American, do you mean native from Trinidad or native from America? Guyana.
The Native Americans in Trinidad get killed. There's only Native Americans in Guyana and
So Guyana. So the Lord said that we ought to be watchmen for our people. We're meant to watch over them. You know, a lot of our people don't really have people that look out for us.
Right.
We just go about doing our thing, making mistakes, and no one's really there to correct us. We don't really have fathers in our household. You know, we have brothers and elder brothers, but they just want to do their thing. They don't really have anybody to correct us. So we're the older brothers that are trying to show everybody, look, this is what we should come back to. The commandments that God has told us in the first place. Right? Like an older brother might tell his younger brother, look, remember what Dad said. Dad said to do so and so.
Do you mind if I ask a question? What about other holy texts?
Other holy texts.
Sanskrit texts, for example.
So this goes back to translations of the Hebrew.
Right.
So these are the texts we're dealing with.
But what about like the Sanskrit text? Because there's a lot of good information there. Which I appreciate. I'm not a religious man, but I appreciate holy books and the value they bring to me. But it's understanding, it's ethical rules to live by. But on the other holy books, which have value too, right?
The thing is, this was made for us.
Right.
For example, there might be, so if we're lions, we don't want to live like a leopard. Right? Leopards have a different lifestyle. Right? They go up in the trees and stuff. So we gotta go by what's given to us for us to live by. So us as the children of Israel, we should live by what God told the children of Israel to live by. Right? So that's why we go by the text that God gave unto us. We read all the scriptures. Let's read Ezekiel 3 verse 17 again.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right.
Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Excuse me, Mark. I've got 2 minutes on the Bible.
I'm blue already.
You know about the Israelites? You know what Israelites? Alright. You want to keep the command?
I gotta go. It's my sister's birthday. I gotta go check it. But she's interested in and best of luck. You have a card or anything? I could see more Watchmen.
Yeah, I've got a leaflet. Yeah.
So yeah, have a look into it, have some research. Right, find out the Bible is our history.
Alright, take care guys. Best of luck.
Alright, best of luck to you.
Yeah.
You can't bless that. No, he said best of luck. No, it's all good. He said best of luck to you. We're not doing that. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, you never know who's Israel out here.
You never know.
Yeah.
Not yet. Well, not in that.
Is it? I mean, that might have been a different thing. Excuse me, elder. You got 2 minutes for the Bible? Why not? Yeah, man, but that over there, you know that is.
Cool about faith in Bangladesh.
That's the no one else saying, oh, I got expensive. That's where I go to.
I said that God shit.
Put in the work.
Crazy.
Off.
But I don't go there.
What was Edomites say?
Friendly moved barbershop to the farm.
See that?
Hey, brothers, you got 2 minutes for the Bible.
Sorry about that.
You ain't got 2 minutes for the
Why you
Lord?
let him speak for you?
No, I had my 2 minutes this morning, bro.
See that?
I actually did.
So today's the Sabbath day though, bro. No, you see that? That's off.
See that? That's why he stumbled.
Off. I had my 2 minutes today.
Stumbling block.
I had my 2 minutes today. What 2 minutes, man? Yeah, that's wicked, bro. I said I had my 2 minutes today.
2 minutes.
That's off.
And he's good now. Now he's fed. Now he's fed with the crumbs. Now he's a heathen. Now he's taking the crumbs.
Off, man. Keep it pushing.
Let's get that Isaiah.
The book of Isaiah 53 and verse 8. And it reads, he was taken from prison and from judgment.
62 verse 6.
Isaiah 62 and verse 6.
Hey brothers, we've got 2 minutes for the Bible.
2 minutes for the Bible, brothers.
See that? But church Sunday though. Madness.
Get up, bro.
Sometimes it's the mighty men that don't want to hear, man.
No, it's true.
They kind of, yeah, I know that already, but they kind of so delved into their own wisdom. Sisters, you've got 2 minutes for the Bible.
You got 2 minutes for the word of God?
You've got time for McDonald's though.
You got time for McDonald's, but not God, man. You do what? You serve Jesus?
She says I still love Jesus.
Hey, are you sure? Should be wearing a dress, sister. See that?
Isaiah 62, verse 6, and Isaiah 24. It's like Isaiah 5.
Isaiah 62 and verse 6.
And what country?
Me?
Yeah.
I have to make half English.
Okay, where's it done?
Half Irish.
Where's it done?
Jamaica.
Praises to the Most High. That's a good thing.
It's a good thing, man. Yeah. Guys, mess up, yeah?
Oh, you got 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
No, I have to meet somebody. I'm not ready late.
You got to meet the Lord, man.
No, I can't.
See that?
You can't.
I can't have to meet somebody. I'm not ready
What
late.
about the Most High?
Huh?
What about God?
Later on with that one.
What do you mean later on?
Keep my
God's not
attention.
dealing with
One.
later on.
Sorry, mate?
God's not dealing with later on.
What country you from?
You can't put it off from day to
Very
day.
mixed race.
Well, where's your dad from?
Half Caribbean,
I see,
quarter Egyptian, quarter English.
Okay.
Yeah, nice big mix.
Where's the dad's dad?
That is the Caribbean side.
See that?
Yeah. So what are you guys talking about today?
Showing our people why we have been destroyed, why we've gone into slavery, and why we are still in the land of our captivity. So in order to come out of that, we have to go back to what God said in the first place as to why we are cursed in this predicament.
Or you could just go now with the boys. I actually want to leave in the next 2 years. I don't really like this country.
And go where?
Anywhere with a better sense of community, more morals being upheld.
See that?
Like where?
Thinking Zimbabwe, maybe Thailand,
You're not going to
Malaysia, anywhere with a better sense of morals going on, you know? Yeah.
So you plan to go to Zimbabwe?
Yeah, that's one of them. I say Zimbabwe because I was scouting around for places that just basically get good recommendations, and that's one of the top ones. Everyone loves Zimbabwe. So yeah. Tanzania is like a really nice area, a lot of people say. So I'm thinking, yeah, why don't you guys just go and bring people with you if that's such a big deal?
Deuteronomy 28, verse 50.
Verse 45.
Verse 45. It reads, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee. And shall pursue thee.
And shall pursue thee. What does pursue mean? You know what pursue means?
Chase after you, yeah.
Right. So if something's chasing after you, it means there's an element. You're trying to run away from it. It's what? It's gonna pursue you, right?
Yeah.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee, meaning what?
Yeah, it'll catch up with you.
Right. So these curses, no matter how much you run, no matter how far you go, no matter how fast you think you can go, you want to book a flight to this place, book a flight to Tanzania, book a flight to Mozambique, Zimbabwe. These curses will overtake you and will pursue you. Right? And you're seeing that people that are in Zimbabwe, they're under these curses as well.
Of course, I might ask though, could I hear the rest of the verse?
So how's that gonna?
Yeah, am I able to hear the rest of the verse so I get the whole scope of it?
Yeah.
Till thou be destroyed.
Till be destroyed.
That's the end of the verse? Okay, thank you. Okay, so if that's the case, then why would you want to go as well? Because you said you want to leave.
Yes, I do want to leave.
If it's going to chase you too, what's the point?
Because let's read verse 15. Let's read why these curses are chasing us in the first place.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and shall overtake thee.
So the Lord said, if we don't listen to what God is saying, then that's how the curses come about.
You know what's funny?
The curses come about from disobedience.
Yeah, you know what?
I wouldn't say it's funny.
No. Interesting is the word I mean to say. That exact thing is in the Quran as well. It says, devils will only descend upon you if you are someone who is sinful, who doesn't practice religion, who doesn't obey God's word. If you do, you're protected in a way, and if you don't, you are not. So it's an interesting similarity. I mean, we do believe Deuteronomy is Old Testament, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got that in common.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Quran came after the Bible.
Yeah.
That's why it's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
about 500-600 years, yeah.
No, over 1,000 years.
That's not true. I can tell you for a fact that I know that's not true.
What time period was Deuteronomy written?
Sorry. I'm thinking of the AD number. So that, yeah, I'm probably wrong with that. That's my bad.
It's about 2,000.
But I know it's about 500-600 AD. There's a number in there that's the number.
And then you add about 1,400 years.
Okay.
That's going to give you 2,000 years. 2,000 years difference.
Yeah.
But it's still a bit similarities. Why?
It's the same message.
It's not the same message.
So
this message is towards the children of Israel.
Yeah. So what we believe in Islam.
What I'm showing you is that we are the children of Israel.
Right.
And as the children of Israel.
That's right.
We got to come out. Let's go to Psalms chapter 96 verse 5.
You're an Israelite, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, right? Verse 64.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Right, the Lord scattered us. So Caribbeans, right, we in that land because we were scattered.
Yeah.
The Israelites, for their disobedience would be scattered.
I prefer you finish the verse before you analyze it, just so we both are clear on it.
I finished it already, so I'm analysing it while we go.
I clearly have.
But in school, that's what they do. They don't wait till the end to give you a breakdown.
I don't know about your school, but personally, just to avoid people being disingenuous.
What school did you go to?
I went to the Academy, bro.
Right. So
Yeah.
when you went to that place, did they just do the whole lecture or do their whole lesson, and then at the end they just explain everything, or did they explain as they go along? Let's read it.
I'd like to finish the sentence.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have
In the
known,
land that we were scattered to, the Lord said we would serve other gods, right?
even wood and stone.
Wood and stone, so we were serving other gods. Let's read Psalms 96 verse 5.
Psalms chapter 96 and verse 5, and it reads.
Psalms.
Yeah, okay. Psalm 96 and verse 4. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods.
Agreed.
Above all gods.
So the Lord is great above all gods. So in the Hebrew, we understand in that translation, the Lord, his name is Yahweh. He's great above all other gods, right? So he is the God of Israel.
So may I ask you a question?
Hold on.
Very quickly, I just want to
He's
clarify
the God of
something.
Israel, right? And let's see that there's other gods that God is above.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to pause there. I just want to clarify something because I'm getting mixed messages here. I just want to clarify.
Be attentive, that's what you learn.
No.
Read it.
Like you said, we have to finish. But
Now you want to finish. Okay,
Now you want to interrupt.
finish that.
For all gods of the nations,
What?
for
All gods of the nations
are idols.
are idols.
But the Lord made the heavens.
So the Lord, Yahweh, he made the heavens.
Yep.
So the other nations, the Lord said they worship idols. But God is the God of Israel. So the nations other than Israel, they all worship idols. So the Chinese, they worship idols. The Japanese, they worship idols.
Yep.
The Ethiopians, the Cushites, they worship idols.
I need to ask something
The
about you guys.
Egyptians, they worship idols.
I need to ask a
The
question.
Greeks,
If
they
you guys
worship
are going to keep
idols.
talking, then I'm not going to ask. I'm going to walk away
They
because I'm
worship
becoming
idols. So the Arabs do with idols.
Do you guys,
That's why
your understanding
we
of
make
God,
a distinction between what we believe
do you
and what
believe
the
that there is
Quran
one God worthy of worship?
Because the God that we worship, his name is Yahweh.
Come on.
I heard that.
He is
Go ahead.
above all gods.
I can hear you.
And above the all gods,
You're
the
repeating
gods that
yourself
are
now.
of the other nations.
Right.
So the Arabs believe in what? They believe in another God, who's from another nation, from a people from another belief.
Right, man.
Do you believe? Let me ask that question because you guys are talking a lot now, and I'm trying to I got ADHD. I find sitting and doing the same thing over and over again is quite draining. I can't
We do
listen
not
very
believe
long
in the
time.
same God.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand that?
I need to ask a question.
You understand? We don't believe in the same thing.
I need to ask you a question. Just to clarify that point exactly. Do you guys believe that there is only one God worthy of worship?
Yeah.
That God created the whole universe, created everything we know and see today. Every prophet came from that one God delivering of a message, that one entity, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go to Deuteronomy.
Regardless of the name of it, we worship that same creator God. Do you believe you should follow what the prophets say to do?
Let's see about the prophets.
Okay. And finally, the last question I'll ask before I let you continue, thank you for your patience, is do you worship Jesus?
Do we worship Jesus?
Yeah, as a part of being within God or a part of God or the Son of God, do you guys like worship Jesus?
We don't worship Jesus.
Do you pray towards Jesus? Or ask for Jesus' help in your prayers?
Go to John chapter 14.
I'm asking a simple question.
He's answering it with scripture.
Okay.
You asked many questions.
Yeah, just three, yeah.
That's many.
Deuteronomy 18, verse 18.
So
I will raise them.
You said that, you know,
Interacting your friends.
so we believe in the God that created the heavens and the earth,
Yeah.
and then ordained the prophets.
Okay.
Right? So just to establish that.
Shalom. Deuteronomy 18, verse 18. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren.
From among their brethren.
So the Lord said He's going to raise up prophets from among their brethren, right? And chiefly, right, going into Christ, right? Who was among the brethren.
Yeah. The Israelites, the Jews.
So we believe in the God that ordained prophets from amongst our people.
We agree.
So those who have have been given a green light to be a prophet, right, for the people of Israel, that's not an Israelite, that's not someone that we would be dealing with.
Say again, sorry, I missed that part.
We would not be dealing with someone that is not an Israelite, that is ordaining themselves as a prophet.
So you would say only prophets would be Israelites?
The prophets
What's your
for
preference?
Israel would be Israelites.
Okay.
That's what we're saying. So therefore, by what we believe in, we
what about
believe in a
prophets?
different God.
What about prophets for all mankind?
Let's go to Malachi chapter 3.
If there's I agree with you, prophets were sent to the individual nations at a time, but when the whole world becomes connected, why would it be sent to one group and why not be sent to all of mankind? If that's the people then. That's the question.
Mankind is not connected.
I mean, I got Facebook, I can talk to my auntie in America. That's pretty connected.
That's not connected. She's in America.
Not connected, no? Back in the day, back in the time of the Israelites, like way back, right? Could they talk to someone in the Amazon rainforest?
Say that again, sorry.
If someone was in Israel back in the days of Jesus, peace be upon him, and they wanted to talk to someone in the Amazon rainforest, they could not do that. There wasn't a connection. I can do that now via Skype, via Facebook, via many apps on my phone.
I mean, that's a silly argument.
No. The
Because
point I'm making
if they
is
wanted to travel by ship, they could do that.
no. The point I'm making, but that's not. I mean, A, you can't find them because there's no maps at the time. But B, like, the point is that there's a difference between back then and now. Now we are connected. So if a prophet was sent for today's people, it would be one that is for everyone as opposed to a set group of people.
Let's read Malachi.
I hope that makes sense.
Malachi 3 and verse 6. And it reads, For I am the Lord, I change not. I change not.
Have a nice
The
day.
Lord, He changed not. Alright. John chapter 16.
Because they have nothing.
Look like the guy on the bus with the gun. At the phone.
The book of John, chapter 16, verse 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended.
Right. So this is what it is. Getting offended. So they're putting down big as hell. Just running off, getting offended. It's because you wanted to sound smart.
Yeah. Even the way he did. This people just. Yes, so he said, he's walking past. Proverbs 28 and verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
Right.
But
because I didn't even know why he doesn't. I think it's because I said what he said didn't make sense, but it didn't. What he said makes sense. Why you talking about the Amazon rainforest?
that was a dumb one. But the righteous are bold as a lion.
Excuse me, elders. Sisters.
Hello, sisters.
Talking about some folly. Let's go back to Isaiah 5, verse 23. That's what happened. See, if he felt like he could win the argument, he would have stayed. He just felt like, oh, no, it's long.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 24. Therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble,
I've been studying
and
at
the
5, so I think I did. I'm waiting for my friend. I don't have any questions. Oh no, basically what I was saying was
I went to.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
No, you don't have to be. You're good.
11, verse 3. Alright, John chapter 14, verse 28, and Mark chapter 13, verse 32.
First Corinthians.
You ain't gonna be
Right, it's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11,
verse
second. So that's it.
5.
They're going.
Mark
You know
13,
what?
Mark 13, verse 32. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven.
So that day, so the day when Christ comes. Right, read it. See, let's start again.
But of that day and that hour knoweth no man. No man. No, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Neither the Son,
Nor the Father.
but the Father.
The Son doesn't know who's what. So he said he doesn't know. He doesn't know the day when he comes back. He said the Father knows. So there's a distinction between Christ and the Father. That's, the Trinity belief that kind of got indoctrinated a little later on by Catholics. Like that.
Cry it loud.
14 verse 28. You have heard how I said unto you,
Yeah?
I go away and come again unto you. If ye loved me, ye would rejoice. Because I said, I go unto the Father, for my Father is greater than I.
For my Father is greater than I.
So he said he's going unto the Father, and the Father is greater than him. So it can't be the same.
Yeah, I know they're not the same because throughout the Bible, people and prophets claim that
They're not on the same level. It's greater.
definitely not on the same level. He's the Son of God. That's why he's the Son of God. And then he's left as that. Like, because I'm not sure he's like, that's what I believe. So is that wrong?
That's right.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have no questions because I was listening to you and that gentleman. And I was thinking we're probably on the same page because my Bible said I'm in John right now. But then I felt like what I said to him was when I'm speaking to other Muslims, they always come, they don't believe in the Bible. So if the Bible is my defense, how can I then prove to them that I'm saying it's the right thing if they don't even believe in the Bible anyway? So I met a Kajab up there, I was talking to him, blah, 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 he was going back and forth. I was saying scriptures from the Bible, but he don't believe in it anyway, so it's almost like, but who said that? That's man-written. Because the Quran's never changed and the Bible's changed so much, so that's where we was at when we was explaining.
So, as you start 29 verse 1, so we have to establish is what the Bible is about in the first place and who it's written. That's the first thing you establish when you're going into any book. If in any other book, you'll be like, okay, who's the author? And you read the back, the blurb. If you want to watch a movie,
Building on another man's foundation. See that?
so first you have to show and understand what's the Bible even about. What would you say the Bible is?
Testimonies and people, sinners, I feel like it's a manual to life.
Yeah, so a manual is what? What's a manual?
Like training, I don't know, like direction.
Yeah. Say instructions that you have to follow.
Yeah.
Right. So see who this manual was given to in the first place. That's what we want to establish. 29 verse 1.
Deuteronomy 29 verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses.
You know what a covenant is?
Yeah, but I'm not the best at explaining things. So.
A covenant is an agreement.
Yeah.
So the Lord made an agreement with who?
Commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab.
So the covenant was made with the children of Israel. So when the law was given through the covenant, it was given to the children of Israel.
Right.
So when I asked you, how would you describe what the Bible is about? You didn't mention the Israelites. The Bible is all about the Israelites, from the start to the end, right? From Genesis 1 to Revelation 22, it's all about the Israelites. So we don't, like, if you, what's this movie about? You want to know who's the main characters? The thing is, when we go to church, they don't identify that Israel is the main character of Christ. They're the main characters of the Bible. It's all about Christ and the Israelites. So that's the first premise you have to establish. And then you have to understand, okay, who are the Israelites? Right? Who are they? Who the Israelites are?
But me and my friend recently was thinking to ourselves, like, I think we are Israelites.
God!
I didn't know how to, like, I know it's in the word and I just need to dig deeper in the word. Every single answer to a question is in the word. But I didn't know how I was Israelite, like how did I get to do that? But it's in the word.
Mate, still.
Let's read that first. So you mentioned about how you can Romans 8. So you mentioned how the difference between the Quran and the Bible, so I'll touch on that first.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 11. And it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please.
Right, so when the Most High speaks, he speaks prophecy. So when he speaks prophecy into the world, he's saying this is going to happen, and then it actually ends up happening. That's the difference between what we believe, the scriptures, and everything else. Nothing else has prophecy, where God is saying whatever they believe in the sense actually comes to pass. Only the Bible, that's where you see that. It's the only time you see prophecy really taking place that really affects us. And we're going to see a prophecy that's taking place that would affect us, and how therefore we know where the Israelites, because this prophecy is taking place and it's only pertaining to our country. Right. So you've been with Jamaican history?
Yeah, with runaway slaves.
Right. Bad slaves. Did you say the bad slaves? Deuteronomy 28 verse 15.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So remember, it shall come to pass. We just read, if it says it shall come to pass, what does that mean? It has to happen, right?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if thou will not hearken, meaning if you will not listen to what God has said, go on.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Not to just go to church.
To do all his commandments.
So it said you're meant to do all his commandments.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Israelites were meant to do the commandments that God appointed in that day, right? Thousands of years ago. This was the commandments given unto the children of Israel. And he said, if we don't, then all these curses are going to come upon them. So if we go through the curses and we find out that they only apply to us and we're a cursed people, then we must know that we must be the Israelites today, right? And let's read Romans 8 verse 16, go to Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3.
Book of Romans chapter 8 verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
So the Spirit is going to bear witness. So you can, like you said, how did you say you felt like you were Israelite? You kind of just know through the Spirit. Right.
See that?
That we are the children of God. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
Right.
Right. It's a spiritual thing for us to know we're the children. The children of God are the Israelites. You could say that, but I would narrow it down to more specifically, not just a skin color, because we're not really black. Our skin color is brown, so when we call ourselves that, or just for generic terminology and how we can easily reference ourselves, yes. But, Caribbeans, Latinos, African Americans, Native Americans, we have some
See
Those
that?
are inherently like European. No, they couldn't. And we're gonna read because these curses, remember what happened to the Israelites when they are disobedient. So you have, for example, if a white person is disobedient to Christ, they would have to follow these things. We're gonna see who these curses apply to.
Christ, they have to follow these things.
And God. Let's read it. Verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, right? Look at these things. Cursed in the city. So, you know who this is? To be Emmett Till. Right? He's innocent. He's going to the shop. Right? He's trying to get some snacks and stuff, right? They killed him.
But that's still happening in this day and age. Yeah, so that's why I asked you, feel like we're Israelites.
Yes.
Everything that happened then to the children of Israel, it's almost like it's coming back. It's happening again. Almost like gays and stuff like that.
See that?
So I don't know.
So that's what we're reading, that these curses, they apply to us. Alright? So we're cursed in the city, and not just that, you know, we're selling drugs to one another. When you go out, a lot of people, they want to get out. The prophet said he wanted to go to Zimbabwe. Yeah. Because it's hard here. People don't want to raise their children. You know, because why are people not cursed? But the white man, he can raise his children happily. You know, they're going to be protected. We raise our children in these places. We're subject to gangs and stuff like that. It's not really safe for us. Right?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
And cursed in the field. So you see us in the fields. I've been to Jamaica and seen like the plantation fields. Right? We're cursed in those fields. We weren't blessed in those fields. Right? We're slaves in those fields. So the Lord said the Israelites will be cursed in the city and in the field. That's Deuteronomy 28 verse 16. That's a couple. Let's read verse 54.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
We're meant to be tender, loving towards one another as brothers. Yeah. Our brothers, our men, so-called black men, we don't really like them. We're worrying about where we're from. Where are you from? So-and-so, so-and-so. The Lord said that's evil. It's an evil thing to be checking where someone's from. You know, run your pockets, right? You know, we got beef with your blood, so I'm gonna kill you.
So what are you saying?
So when the Christianity speak about generational curses, really that only applies to black people.
That's what because don't you think the generational curse applies to white people?
That they enslaved us. I wouldn't say it like that, but I understand what you're saying.
I think that was a bit more. I'm trying to work on what I say, how I say it.
So let's read 54.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Right. So that's why I'm evil towards him.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And then toward the evil towards their wife. That's why it's so good that people, our people have the worst marriage rates. The evil towards their wife. They have the highest divorce rates. Right, in America, right, I believe it's like 33% marriages end up in divorce. Right?
So can I ask a question? So I know the Bible is language rights and rights now if obviously these things like these criminals are meant like this to each other, they're going to be like that to each other. He gives us the tools to be able to overcome those things individually. One second, my friend's meeting me. I think she's nearby. I'm coming.
Can I just go and give it around this? Oh, yeah? No, teach, let the brother teach. In Ghana. Come on. Praise the Lord.
Show you good it is. The Israelites, you're an Israelite.
Crazy. I'll show them, yeah. I'll show you guys reading. I'll show them 20 and 15. 20 and 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord, the fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
So that's another curse that God would show you for our disobedience. That the nations that we don't know, they're going to eat up our labors in our land. So, for example, God knows they're very fruitful with this type of stuff that they have in the resources. Benefit from that. Well, that's what the scripture says. The Israelites, they're going to be in that predicament. Other nations like the Arabs, they've got oil in their land, but they benefit from it. They profit from that. They're rich. They're buying football teams and stuff like that. Buying big mansions and stuff. Right? You don't.
And thou shalt be early oppressed and crushed always.
Only oppressed. So instead of you benefit from the resources, you're just oppressed, crushed, right? So every time you think you're gonna make something of your life, you kind of just crush back down again, right? And it's not how it's meant to be. It's how it's meant to be if you're disobedient to God, right? This is what we have to face. So the solution to that is understanding where it is, right? And coming back to God, right? To do that. Right, so you have to keep this commandment. Let's go to. I'll show you some commandments they made up. Go to Leviticus 11 and verse 7.
Yep.
And then Exodus chapter 23, verse 12.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Right. Swine, which is swine is a pig. So the pig, the flesh that comes from it is unclean to us. So that would be pork. So God said, can't eat pork. Otherwise we're going to be cursed.
My friend who was kidnapped, this guy that was killed by where are you, mate? Just tell me where you are.
It's not the reason why, but it goes to show that pigs are unclean because the swine are to go into the pig.
Just standing on the street.
Send us forth into those